Brendan, thank you for the time here today. As we talk with Coach Henry, before we get to the business, just the overall joy it is to get back here, training camp day one, highly anticipated. How was this all season for you, and preparing now for a big season coming up here in year two for you?
Yeah, I mean, personally, it's a lot to look forward to. Second year coming in, same organization, same coaches. We know what's expected, and we know what to bring. And there's a lot of anxiety, and not anxiety, I should say, just kind of happiness. You get to see everyone's face again, but we also understand we got to bring the business and understand, what that means day in, day out. So, yeah, this summer I feel like it's been good for everyone. I've been talking to a lot of the guys. Myself, it was definitely more focused on speed, but you saw it out there. Everyone's pretty fast already, so I might be still lacking in that department. But yeah, just a lot to look forward to soon.
That's great. And you're one of the 6 guys right now on the training camp roster from last season's club. Of course, the first year head coach last year, kind of a new identity, a new foundation being set. But I want to get your thoughts on if you feel like that kind of culture is already kind of in place, and if the new guys are going to bring in and fit that mold here this upcoming season.
Yeah, I think part of that's with the guys we got coming back as much as the coaching staff, and the staff here obviously they know what they're doing. They're really veteran guys, and the players we're bringing back, we were a part of that culture last year, and we're going to bring it more this year. And if it stays infectious, hopefully the new guys will follow right along.
You mentioned their speed, one of the things that you saw on the ice from your club here, but also you yourself. Or some things you maybe more specifically worked on this summer to improve your game here, as you grew to be a fan favorite, and they're certainly looking forward to seeing you back on the ice.
Probably meal prepping, honestly. The diet is obviously a huge thing you got to look after in more ways than just eating the right things. When you're eating, how you're eating, when you eat before, what do you eat after, all that stuff. But kind of just the mentality too. Obviously, speed's the one thing everyone always has to work on. Everyone wants to get faster. Everyone wants to get stronger. But I think being able to bring my feet up or bring my mind up to the pace that my feet are moving, and just kind of be able to think the game as well. Other times also just being able to keep it simple. So just kind of experience is something that's lended a lot of addition to my game from last year and this summer.
What?
Going on the run that you guys went on last year, unfortunately ended a little sooner than we had all hoped. What is something that you're going to take from that and build on?
Newfie was obviously a tough team, really good team. They had a lot of good players on that team that were, from the A, and they had guys with experience, and they knew how to play. We had a younger team, and, I feel like the experience we got last year and that atmosphere is going to, if anything, kind of make it a little more personal this year if we happen to meet them on the same stage. But I think physicality is definitely something we've added on to this year, and I think we're going to be able to bring it more in playoffs, and I think that's going to kind of get us past that hump.
And Matthew, questions?
As one of the returning players, Alec, do you think you get to assume a larger leadership role this year?
Yeah, and I think all the guys kind of want a leadership role to be had, and the coaches expect all the returning players to kind of set an example. But I think the most important thing is every guy coming in here, whether it's your first year, your 10th year, you're gonna look to set an example yourself and lead by what you do, not by what you say. And I think that's a really big motif in this dressing room.
Thank you.
All right, Brendan. Also, what was that meal prep go-to meal?
Oh, God. Yeah, in the mornings, at least during the summer, it was probably like 3 eggs, toast, and a little bit of avocado. Just keep it easy in the morning. Afternoon was mainly just chicken and rice, and at night it was either ground beef, quinoa and rice, or chicken, quinoa, and broccoli. It was just tons of rice and quinoa. It was literally all I was eating at some point. So, yeah, it gets repetitive, but when you see results, it begins to feel a little more worth it. So,
sounds like we know what to make.
Yeah.
Awesome. Thank you, Brendan.
Sounds good. Thank you.